What's up, Internet? We are here in the town, and before I forget, we gotta clean our house up. Or at least, get rid of our horrible, horrible beetle infection. Infestation. That's the word I'm looking for. But Nooks closes in 6 minutes. So we gotta get rid of all our beetles in that time. Can we do it? I don't know. Let's find out. Roll 2 more. I think that was one of my giant beetles that I was holding on to. Oh, that was a flat stag. I was wrong. I'm out of inventory space. So we gotta run to Nooks, except we can't run to Nooks because challenge mode, we can't destroy the flowers. So we've got about 6 minutes. Aw, there's another beetle I could capture. Actually, I can. So I will, because extra profit. Alright, let's go back to running to Nooks slowly without destroying any of the flowers, because we have to. Nook, I'm here to sell a bunch of beetles. I know you have some weird passion for that, so here you go. $22,000, not bad. But we still have more in our house. I figure we're gonna take 2 more trips, which means we might just be able to make it in time. Let's find out. Oop, this is a little bit dodgy in timing, but we'll see if we can make it. I think we'll have time to check our mail before we go to Nook, so. Alright, those are my dragonflies. I want to get rid of that. We want to get rid of these. I don't think we want to get rid of my butterflies, though. We still have room. Run. Running out of time. And screw it, we'll drop our fishing rod. Just for the sake of saving us another trip. And while we're here, we can also get our mail. Don't care what Tom Nook wants to tell us. We gotta go, because he's closing up in a matter of moments. And we have beetles that we must sell. It's a matter of profit or not profit. And when you're trying to earn enough money to get a piggy bank, profit is important. But we can enjoy the Sleepy Time Nook theme in the background. Alright, sell that. And that. And I just want to check something real quick. I thought that was the case. I think I noticed a discrepancy in their sprites. And screw it, we'll sell the giant beetle. I don't know why I wouldn't select that dynastid beetle, but there you go. Alright, we got over 1 bank deposit. Oop, that's not what we want. This is what we want. We want this guy. And we want this guy. And we want this one as well. We got ourselves a paperweight. An actual fossil. Exciting. And another actual fossil. So we're going to make some bells out of this. Looks like we've got about 3 minutes before Nook closes. Guess we could have not rushed as much as I did. But screw it, we rushed. And you know what? We have a deposit and a half. And now we can look and see if Nook has anything in particular I want to buy. Not really. But we can always go buy more flowers, which we need for our town's awesome super garden. Alright, that's 1. I'll take some pansies. You better believe I want some cosmos, Mr. Nook. And some tulips. And finally, more tulips, because 4 lips are important. They're better than 2. That's just math. Alright, we have to go back and get our fishing rod, just in case we happen to run into a superfish. But at the very least, we cleaned out some of those beetles. But I still gotta find a general theme and, like, layout for my house that I'm still not entirely sure about. Still, I mean, we've got like 3 months to figure it out. I don't think that's enough time to get my scale model of the town finished, though. I just hope we can get all the gyroids we're still missing that we want. Well, like 3 of them. Oh, we already knew about that pitfall. Alright, let's go plant some flowers. Make this town look a little bit better. And it doesn't look like we have any new villagers. There's a spot we can dig up. And we will, because it's the glowy spot of fortune. I wonder. I wonder if the glowy spot overwrites flowers that we've planted. If that's the case, that's a fundamental problem. Because that means for every, like, 4 steps forward we take with all the flowers we plant, that's 1 step back. Or they're 5 steps forward, 1 step back, which is still 4. Because again, math. Still, if it's only 1 glowy spot a day, even if it does overwrite the flowers, as long as we're on top of that, we can eventually patch it up. Gotta get rid of this. Our town must be perfect. Also fossils. Should have bought some paper while we were at Nook's. Crap. Oh well, if we go to the other town, we can buy more. There's another fossil. So we got 2 in our inventory right now, plus 1 note that's already got 1 in it. Gotta keep an eye out for Gulliver on the off chance we run into him. Doesn't look like we are. Let's see how perfect the town is. How perfect is the town? Still perfect. Good to hear. That is encouraging. It means that everything I've done has at least had some impact and purpose. And that's good. Ah, there's a drone beetle. I got excited thinking I saw a beetle, but it was just a drone beetle. I think Copper said that Sahara is coming to town tomorrow. Which, I mean, that's something I could live without, but you know, whatever. I'd prefer Gracie or Red, really. Those are really the only special villagers I want to deal with right now. Just because Gracie's got the shirt I want, and Red's the only way we're completing our museum, short of me cheating, and like using codes to get the paintings we're missing. Which, I mean, I could do, and, you know, if we get to the last month and they don't show up, I'll probably do that anyway, but it just doesn't seem right to do so. Maybe we'll find a superfish over here, from this side of the lake. Hey, it's Pearl! How are you doing, Pearl? Pearl needs no help today. I'm proud of her for being so self-sufficient, but also saddened that she doesn't need me. But what can you do? Guess we'll go to the other town, grab some more flowers as well as some other stuff. Plus, I can catch this beetle. More profits. Yes, please. These beetles are worth so much, for reasons I don't understand. But I'm not complaining. Well, we only have like 10 days left of this, which kind of sucks. After that, we'll have to go back to like just scrounging for bells, not doing much. Alright. To the train. Porter, summon a train for me, would you? Alright, train is coming. Now the question is, which gatekeeper will we have to deal with today? The annoying cat or the one who's just kind of time consuming? I guess that doesn't narrow them down, seeing as they're both that, but, you know. The one you get to doodle on, or the one that you don't get to doodle on. Hurry, train. You're such a slow, outdated mode of transportation. Even when this game was coming out, trains were outdated and slow. Bullet trains existed around that time. I mean, they've only gotten better. So why are we using this crappy cold thing? Please hurry, Rover. You're so slow. Would it help if I shook a small bag of kibbles and bits? Seriously, that always works with my cat. He's such a slow cat, but you know, if you get like a bag of cat food, like just a tiny sample bag, and you shake it, he'll chase you up the stairs to figure it out. Which is weird, because he's never really hungry for it. He just wants to know what that shaking sound is. But he can tell when it's not cat food, which is the bizarre thing. Cats are weird. Alright. Well, it's a sunny day. That means no gyroids for us. Well, no gyroids relative of tomorrow to us. But there's still plenty going on, I'm sure. Or at least enough that we can spend 10 minutes doing random odd jobs. As I'm trying desperately not to hiccup. Alright, Mr. Nook. Gotta sell that. 2,000 bells for one bug. That is insane. The funny thing is, the Banded Dragonfly I think sells for like 2,500, so it's like so much more effort for basically the same reward. It's kind of baffling. Oh hey, I'm growing one of these. I took a cutting, or a clipping from one that got cut off back when I worked at a greenhouse. A customer, I guess, walked by and snapped it somehow. And I planted it. It's already got like a runner of it that's bigger than the main plant. It's ridiculous. It's like 3 feet tall. Those things are hard to kill, but they're awesome. Alright, what do we got here? Ranch dressing couch. Classic clock. Classic. Desert camo, for when you want to stand right here at the dump, because it's the only place this camouflage would actually work. There. Now I get first dibs on all the free stuff. And I can scare people who want to just dispose of their junk. Everybody wins. Especially me. But that's not a very attractive outfit. I'm gonna go back to my cool shirt because it's just so cool. Ah, noble shirt. That's actually a pretty nice shirt design. And Pierce is still here, so that's a relief. I hear a grasshopper. Where are you, Mr. Grasshopper? I can hear it. I don't see it, though. Oh. It got quiet all of a sudden. I guess all it takes is basically stepping on it for it to stop chirping at you. Well, I got one. I didn't need it, but why not? Why not add it to the bug collection? Even though my bug collection didn't need one. You need something while I'm here, Tangy? I'm looking for stuff to do. Ah, nothing for Tangy. Unfortunate. I really think Goldie looks good in that outfit. Ah, nothing for Goldie either. Yeah, and I'm just unwanted today. Alright, well, we can always try someone else. Oh, we should go check with Copper, see if anyone's coming to town. Probably Wendell or something dumb. Or Katrina, here to ruin my life again. Like she likes to do. There's another fossil. Copper! Oh, nothing of import. What about export? Is there anything of export today? Oop, let's get rid of this weed right here. Does Cube have a thing for us to do? I have my doubts. I will get your Pokemon Pikachu back from Ace. That gives us a mission. So Ace is normally hanging out by his house. Let's get rid of this. We still need to check for Gulliver at some point as well. Ace, I need that Pokemon Pikachu back. But at least you have it, and I don't have to go through like 12 other people to get it back. That's always an ass. Now, since we're here, we can at least check half the beachfront. Get rid of this. See if we find our banded dragonfly. Can we catch it? Nope. Too much to the left and not enough to the down. But we tried. And we already have a couple of them, so it's not like we need it or anything, but still, it would have been cool to catch it. That one was moving surprisingly slow, though. Because normally they move faster if you move faster. Oopsie. Cube! I'm here to deliver this to you. Oh, more stationery. The worst of all prizes, Cube. Bad form. Bad form. What do you have going on, Camo Frog? Is it something for me to do? I can get a thing from Spike? Sure. Although personal reasons, that's a euphemism. There's something more going on here, I feel. Still, let us get that handkerchief from Spike. Redig that random hole in the ground because why not? Spike is not in his house. This presents a problem because he rarely leaves his acre. The only place I could think where he would be at this very moment would be right here. And I was right. I really do have played this enough to pick up on basic stuff like this. You don't have it. You gave it to Cookie. Guess we'll go bug Cookie then. Alright, let's go bug Cookie then. There's a mantis. Not that we need it. Cookie! I don't know why I couldn't talk to you there. I can take this back for you. realize okie dokie was one word. I mean, I don't think it's an actual proper word to begin with, but I always thought it was 2 words, or at the very least hyphenated. That's a big fish. I want the big fish. It's probably a jumbo catfish. And it is. Big fish. Alright. And that's why I wanted to run past the pond. I had a feeling, and I was right. As I always am. Alright, Camo Frog. Got yourself your handkerchief. Oh good, as long as it's not more stationary. I'm kinda running out of room and I've got too much of that. He gave us a whirly shirt. That is very whirly. It's actually not a bad shirt. That might be a good background, let's find out. I mean, I think the Twinkle shirt's the best background, but let's see what the whirly shirt looks like. Yeah. Yeah, that kind of works. I like that better, though. Alright, so next we gotta go back to Nook's and sell all the useless crap in our inventory. Because there's a lot of it. A lot of useless crap. Choo-choo. Train's just telling us how its day is. Alright, Mr. Nook, I got some stuff to sell. Stuff like this and 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 also this. And we are getting our way to a second bank deposit. Will we make it today? Well, maybe not, but we can try. We can certainly try. Ooh, let's get rid of this. There we go. And this. That is unacceptable. And there's our old pal, Mr. Glowy Spot. You know, if it gave us 30,000 bells today, that would just be super. But today was not that day. Oh, and since we're doing this, we should possibly try and get rid of as much of this nonsense as we can to the local mail concern. Write the letter down to museum. It's the Panzer Dragoon letter font. And now I gotta play some Panzer Dragoon. That game is awesome. And it's getting a remake, which I'm concerned about because it looks like they're changing some stuff that didn't need to be changed. But you know what? More Panzer Dragoon is good, I guess. And you know, I've always got the originals I can go back and play. Except for the one that is clearly the most affordable of all of them. Oh god, I will never be able to afford Panzer Dragoon Saga. Oh, someday. Someday, I hope. I mean, it's the combination of two of the best things, RPGs and Panzer Dragoon. How could you not want that? And it's on the Sega Saturn, so it's really a combination of the 3 best things in life. I will mail this, and this. And we shall mail this. And we'll mail one last one out. Thank you, Pelly. I still like Phyllis better. Hey, Pete. Ooh. I'll get rid of that one tomorrow. Hey, Cookie, do you have something for me to do? Aw, nothing for Cookie. Maybe I'll go ask Quetzal, and I'll feel less dejected and stuff. He's not even around. Alas, I'm just unwanted by everyone, it seems. Oh, there's Goldie, but she's got nothing for us to do. Oh well, maybe we'll go buy some flowers and go home. Onwards to the Noctorium. Oh. Something in the Bee Acres. Well, Quetzal, I fear I know exactly what that is, but we'll take a look before we leave. I see a banded dragonfly, and I don't think I can catch it, but I'm gonna try. And you know, had the screen actually just smoothly transitioned, but it didn't because I was in the proximity of a tree, I could have caught that. Not that I'm angry or bitter or anything like that. I'm just bitter and everything like that. I should take this. And we shall take this. Now we gotta look at the Bee Acres to see what the present from Quetzal was. Now, we could be optimistic and say, well, it could be one of the few paintings we still need. It could be an NES game we don't have. It could be a piece of furniture we'd really like to get. Or we could just be all honest with ourselves and just say, well, it's very clearly a pitfall. But, you know what? We gotta try. Because if we don't try, we'll never find out. That was a fossil. That wasn't what we were looking for. Choo-choo! Even the train's cheering us on. Nook's portrait. What the heck? Oh, we gotta go home now, because I don't know what that is. I mean, well, clearly I can figure out what that is by its name, but I genuinely have never heard of this item in Animal Crossing. I know every game after this had a crap load of portraits. Every character, every character in the game had a portrait you could get. In fact, I kind of made it sort of my thing starting Wild World to collect all the animal portraits I could. And they were random to get to. Like, you had to become like best friends with the animal, and even then they weren't guaranteed. It was kind of arcane nonsense, really, but you know, it was great when it happened. And they would only give you their portrait if they did that thing where they hadn't seen you in about 10 minutes. And then you walk by and they're like, whoa, hey, it's that guy, let's go talk to that guy. Which is a weird system to me, that animals will just walk up and strike a conversation with you if you haven't talked to them in 10 minutes because reasons. But those in and of themselves were very random and rare. Still, I would assume Nook's portrait is probably one of those items you can only get from either a lottery or Red's Furniture Emporium. But I've genuinely never heard about it in this game. This is actually a really cool surprise. Thank you, Quetzal, for not having a stupid pitfall like everyone else. But that also means I guess Quetzal is Nook's stalker. Why else would he have a portrait of Nook? That doesn't make sense. Maybe it's incriminating evidence of the Raccoon Mafia. And by having it in your house, you suddenly get like a 99% discount at Nook's. That'd be kind of neat. Alright, well, let's go home and see what this is. He looks so chubbles in that picture. I mean, I guess he's kind of chubby, but still. Huh. I wonder. Nope. I know with the later portraits in the game, you could walk up and, like, you could just click A, and give you, like, a little blurb on who it is, but genuinely, that's a neat little piece. I think that has got to stay in our house. Seeing as we're just collecting weird and random rare stuff. So I think we gotta keep that. That's something new to me. And I've been playing this game for years. That's a cool thing. But, yeah, I think that will be it for tonight. I've been going for about half an hour right now, and I've kind of done everything I planned on doing right now. But I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, follow the stream to know when we go live, because we do this every night, as well as weekly Pokemon streams and other stuff when I have the time. You might also want to check out my YouTube channel, subscribe there to see everything else I do, which is a lot of stuff on a lot of different games, many of which a lot of people don't know about. Seriously, I've played a lot of weird stuff. And if you really want to make my day, check out the show's PayPal or Patreon. Support the show any way you can so that I can continue to do what I do to the best of my abilities, which in this case is finding out secrets and learning stuff about games that I have been playing pretty much since launch, that are like 2 decades old at this point. Seriously, I did not know that was in this game. That's very cool. Plus, you'll get yourself on the Discord where we can discuss awesome things like finding new secrets in games you didn't know existed. I'm still floored about that. That's very, very cool. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Peace out, Internet.